county bridge engineer. My purpose for meeting with you this morning is regarding the update and renewal of our National Bridge Inspection Standard Agreement. This is a 5-year agreement. I believe Jamie may have provided you that little brief overview with some background on this. The reason for the NBIS inspection is bridge inspections for structures over 20 plus feet are something that need to be routinely inspected every 2 years. And as part of this agreement that we have in concert with PennDOT is for Bill and his staff to be able to go out and do inspections not only for county-owned structures but all municipal-owned structures. So as the clients, they would get alert of any kind of issues, structural or otherwise, with their bridges. What we're asking today is for the approval of the renewal of a 5-year contract that will extend from 2022 to 2026. This 5-year agreement will cover all of the routine activities that Bill and his group do, but if, for instance, we would have a special event like an Ivan or a Lee tropical storm, Bill and his team would be responsible for going out and inspecting those structures and make sure they're safe. And the NBIS program kind of goes back many years to the late 60s to ensure that structures are passable and safe, and that has a lot of implications, on people motoring around the county. And so we're here today to ask you for the authorization to move forward with the renewal of this agreement. This agreement will be in the amount of $1,121,411.31. It would be set to expire 12/31 of 26. Our current agreement right now that we have is $1,116,724.57, and that is set to expire in April of next year. So we have some overlap between these agreements as we get them executed.
Seek a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the bridge agreement for 5 years in the amount of $1,121,411.31 with Wilson Consulting.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve the renewal of this contract. And if there are any comments or questions regarding the motion, it's 80% reimbursed.
Yes, and I would just want to point out that it is a little bit, I'm not sure it's unprecedented, but it doesn't happen everywhere, that we cover the inspections for the municipalities as well through this, and they have no cost for their inspections. And do you know the total number of bridges that you guys inspect through this, for this cost and for this period of time?
Yeah, I think there's close to 92 bridges or so. I have it on the inventory here. It's in the about 90. 3 of those structures are retaining walls here in the city. So there's 13 county bridges, and the remainder are township or city-owned structures. So it's a pretty generous program on behalf of the county to reach out and help the locals in this fashion.
And it also helps having them all being done by the same entity and in coordination with John in this office. It helps for planning, because then you have an overview of where all of these bridges are on the inventory and conditions and so on, so that when the MPO and the county wants to plan, you don't have to gather all of that information from different engineers that are doing different inspections, in 25 or 26 municipalities.
And I think one of the things too that, and it's credit to Bill and his staff over the years, we've had a number of projects that, thanks to their level of knowledge and expertise and keeping us in the loop, is that we've had some bridges that we've actually been able to do ahead of schedule and under budget. 2 of which that come to mind are Clear Spring Road Bridge that we worked with North Anvil on, which was like a year ahead of schedule, and South Spruce Street was one in Anvil that also was expedited. So I think, Bill and his team are a huge help, I think, when it comes to informing us of how we are going to prioritize.
Those are things rarely heard in this room. Ahead of schedule and under budget.
That's it. I mean, because a lot of the structures, I think it's important to remember too, is as we have more development around the county, some of those structures that seem, I guess, somewhat inconsequential can become really important, and anything even under the 20 plus rating is something we need to keep aware of. Not to mention, with the additional structures that we have on the rail trail, Bill and his crew are also keeping an eye on them as well. So, but yeah, I think we had a lot of interest in this. There were about 13 firms that actually applied for the statement of interest for this agreement. But I think we've been very pleased, and I certainly want to commend Bill and his team for all the work they've done for us.
The good history.
And we want to thank you too for the opportunity. It really means a lot to us. And you know, when we started out in '99, Lebanon County and the LVRT, they were two of our first clients, and that means a lot to us. So we want to go the extra mile for everybody here.
Thank you.
I've been told we're your favorite county.
Oh yeah, well somebody must be leaking from my office then.
All right, wait, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, so ordered.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Very much appreciated.